So 7 years ago today, Melissa asked me if I maybe might sort of want to be her girlfriend, and I said yes, and the rest is history. Good morning, guys. So it is a rainy day outside, and I'm definitely having one of my days where I just feel like being lazy on the couch and just sitting on the couch under a blanket all day watching YouTube videos, but made myself get up and start doing stuff because we can finally start putting stuff in the kitchen cabinets. Ooh, and I also have the hiccups, by the way, so if I am hiccuping through this, I'm sorry, but I've been hiccuping for like a straight hour and they won't go away. So I can put the shelves back in the cabinets and start filling them up with all sorts of stuff. Like I said last night, I don't really have a plan right now going into it, but I'm hoping to kind of hiccup again, figure it out as I go. I'm thinking I might put like plates and dishes and glasses and stuff over here since it's right above the dishwasher and that's like the most convenient place for me. And then it'll still be pretty close to like, you know, the stove for Melissa to grab when she's, you know, serving up dinner or whatever. Sorry. Excuse me. I had chicken nuggets for lunch and that I still need to clean up from lunch. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to start by putting the shelves back in the cabinets where Melissa took them out, and then I'm going to start filling them up. Okay, so I think I'm going to kind of stop there. I obviously haven't filled up all of my cabinets, but I've gotten a good start going, so I'm just trying to kind of make a game plan and not rush into anything and really think out where I'm putting things. So here's what I have so far. Melissa really liked having like a coffee station in the old apartment, so I figured that could go right on this little slab of countertop. We can put like our electric water boiler thing and her Chemex, and then like above here we can keep all of our mugs, and then the shelf above that has coffee filters, coffee, and then a few extra like coffee kind of appliances, I guess, but those I might move, especially the coffee grinder. I might put that in a different spot, which I'll show you in a little bit. And then up at the very top, I'm gonna have is our tea shelf. Melissa used to drink a lot of tea, and so we still have a bunch of it, so we need a place to put it. I didn't put it away because I want her to go through it again and kind of sort through what she does want to keep and what we can throw away or donate or get rid of or whatever. So for now, it's just a tea strainer and a little like tea maker thing up there, but that's kind of like our drink cabinet. I have nothing above the sink, above the microwave yet, but to the right of the microwave, I have our little spice cabinet going on. I really want to get one of those like, you know, tiered spice step things so that we can, you know, obviously see all the spices we have, because right now, all you can really see are the ones in the front. And I did try and kind of sort them by height and also by type, like, you know, by brand, I guess, or whatever, but yeah, it would obviously be a lot easier and it would fill up this space a lot more efficiently if we had a tiered spice organizer. I'm not sure what we're gonna put over here, but I'm guessing it may end up being like food stuff, like cooking related food stuff, if that makes any sense. So down here on the cabinet, or on the counter, is gonna be where like Melissa keeps her utensils and stuff for cooking, as well as like her cooking oils, because I think she really liked having those out on the counter as well. So I kind of want to make this little like corner of the kitchen, I guess, Melissa's kind of cooking corner, so anything that she might need to reach for or grab can be easily accessed right from the stove. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. And then over on this side of things, I am going to put my little baking cabinet. So I'm going to keep my KitchenAid stand mixer right under there in that corner. And then above here, I started kind of collecting some of the baking accoutrement that I have started collecting and just kind of put it all in there. It obviously is not even a little bit organized in there, but I was kind of just placing it there to indicate that this will be my baking cabinet. And then finally, the last cabinet on the top of our kitchen is going to be like our dishes, you know, cabinet, because it's right above the dishwasher, which makes a whole lot of sense for, you know, unloading things. So this, I'm not 100% sure this is how it's going to stay, but I just did want to get things, you know, put away, and we can always move them around as we use the cabinet and figure out that, you know, this might be better stored here or, you know, whatever. So right now on the bottom, I have plates. On the second shelf, I have our bowls and then our most used glasses. And then at the very top, I have our lesser used glasses. And so that's kind of what I have going on right now. Like I said, things are definitely able to be moved around as needed, but that's kind of the plan that is starting to form in my head as of now. I've also started to, like, because a couple of things, like while I was doing this, would pop into my head about, oh, this would be a really good place to store that, like on the bottom of the kitchen, but since we haven't painted that yet, I can't put that stuff away yet. So what I started to do was make a little post-it note and stick it right to the cabinet base to kind of indicate where I want stuff to go once I am able to put it away. So for example, I'm going to put, I'm not sure if you guys can read that, but I'm going to put all of our Tupperware in this bottom larger drawer over here because I figured it would be really, really easy for Melissa whenever she's putting away leftovers from dinner to just kind of reach right down there, grab the Tupperware and a lid and, you know, put it all away. And then over here, I think I've decided that I'm going to use this little like twirly cabinet type thing to store all of our small appliances. So I'm going to put things like our slow cooker and our fondue pot and stuff down there, and then like maybe small appliances up here, and so they'll all be easily, you know, accessible. We can just twirl around to the one we need, but they won't be taking up space, you know, for example, like on the countertop or something, so we can have them nice and easy out of the way until we need them. And then I think the last thing that I planned for was over here, and we have two like pull-out drawers in this cabinet, and so on the bottom pull-out drawer I am going to put all of our mixing bowls, because with all the bridal showers and stuff we have collected quite the number of mixing bowls, and so I wanted a designated place to kind of put them all, and also they will be super easy to reach both for Melissa's little cooking station and for my baking station, which, yeah, I thought that was a good idea. So that's kind of what I have going on right now, and again, I kind of did put away as much as I could, but things are kind of a mess around here, so it's really hard to find the things that you need in, you know, in the midst of all the other stuff that still can't be put away yet. So I think it'll kind of be a process over the next couple of days. As I come across things and I can put them away, I will. But yeah, I'm really happy to kind of have a plan started and, you know, yeah, just started. And I'm really excited that I finally am starting to sort through the, you know, clutter and junk around the house that's, you know, been accumulated, waiting for this kitchen to be done. So there is definitely light at the end of the tunnel now. And honestly, just being able to put away, like, our dishes, that's, like, the hugest thing that's just been, like, bugging me. It just, like, having, you know, all of our dishes, I have nowhere to put them. So, yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now, and I'm gonna go sit down, because I'm a little tired after running around doing all that organizing. You guys didn't see, but I was also like running up and down from the basement, like getting stuff out of boxes to like put away in the cabinets and whatnot. But yeah, so I'm gonna take a little break and then see what else I can do around the house today. Okay, I had my break and now it's time to get off my cozy, comfy couch again. And I really don't want to, because it's just like, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like on rainy days, you just don't want to do anything. Like it's dark outside, it's dark in the house. Like I just want to kind of, and Dakota won't stop licking my hands because I just ate a bunch of chips. Yeah, you a fatty. Actually, I'm a fatty. I just finished that bag of chips. But yeah, it's dark outside. I want to sleep. I want to snuggle on my couch. I want to watch YouTube videos all day. I want to snuggle my puppy. But I have to go fold laundry that I've been putting off. Actually, I guess I only put it off one day. I should have folded it yesterday, but I never got a chance. So I'm folding it today. But yeah, I don't want to move. I'm so toasty. And it's also like colder today because it's getting to winter. And it's like, it's been getting a little warmer outside, but now with the rain, it's cold again today. And so it's cold inside the house. I don't want to move. It's so toasty on the couch and so nice and comfy and cozy. But laundry's got to get folded. You gonna come help me? Huh? You gonna fold the laundry? Yeah. No. Yes. Please. Do you hear? Do we hear another doggy? We hear another doggy. I've been so proud of her though, because there's a ton of dogs around us, and so like not infrequently we'll hear like dogs barking outside, and she's like pretty good at it. Like she doesn't like bark back, she doesn't like freak out. She just kind of like, I think it's because she grew up in apartments, and so she's used to like hearing other people and other dogs living around us and just being like, eh, whatever, you know what I mean? So I'm so proud of you. All right, I'm gonna stop procrastinating, go fold my laundry. Okay, so laundry is all folded behind me, but I'm going to hold off on putting it away because I actually have to get ready to go out this evening because tonight is actually Melissa and my 7-year dating anniversary. So 7 years ago today, Melissa asked me if I maybe might sort of want to be her girlfriend, and I said yes, and the rest is history. So we are going out to celebrate, and I need to get ready. I need to be ready when she gets home from work so we can head right out. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get dressed, maybe do a little bit of makeup, and make sure I am good to go when she gets here. All right, I am all dressed and ready. I am wearing just like a cute flowy shirt I got from Target a little bit ago, and then some leggings. Sorry, I'm still hiccuping. This has been going on like all day. But yeah, and then I'm wearing these cute earrings, which I've really been loving recently, and I'm just, I don't know, keeping it kind of simple and casual. We're not doing anything fancy. And then I decided not to do makeup because I didn't feel like it, and I don't have to because married life. So now I'm just waiting for Melissa to get home. She's taking a little longer than we had hoped because, again, it's rainy outside, so it's just taking her longer to get here, which really stinks. But I always feel bad when it takes like longer because she already has such a long commute. I always feel bad when it takes even longer for her to get home. It just like, it stinks. But actually her commute has been like turning out to be a little shorter than we had thought it would be from the house, like that we were thinking it would be before we moved in, if that makes any sense at all. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's good that it's, you know, her commute isn't as bad. It was always going to be slightly shorter than the apartment we moved out of, but we always thought it was going to pretty much be comparable, but it ended up being, I think, like a good at least 10 minutes shorter. So she definitely does. She used to never get home by 6 at the apartment. It was at least 6:15. And now it's, you know, very likely that she'll be able to make it home by 6 or even a little bit before sometimes. Hello. Hello. She is being such a needy little snuggle bug today, if you can't tell. Like, every time I try and get anything done, she's like, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. All of the attentions should be right here, right? All of them. So, yeah. Where are you going? I'm just kind of waiting for Melissa to get home. There were some dirty dishes in the sink that I like loaded into the dishwasher. I'm so excited to have like the dishes in the cabinets before. I know I said this before, but like just to have that one simple routine back to kind of normal to where like, okay, dirty dishes can go right in the dishwasher, and then once they're clean in the dishwasher, they can go right back in the cabinet. We always know where to find all of our dishes when we need a dish. Like, it's just been such a disaster not being able to use this kit. Not a disaster, but just like very inconvenient not being able to store things in our kitchen yet. So again, so happy to have that like all started and ready to go. And we should have a fully finished painted kitchen by the end of this week, I believe Melissa's hoping for. And we still won't be able to put the doors on because, like I said yesterday, the doors need to wait, we need to wait 7 days after painting the cabinets to put the doors back on to make sure they're fully cured and dried. But yeah, we are like super, super close to having a finished kitchen. I mean, not finished kitchen, but you know what I mean. First step to the makeovers we want to do. And then we also want to add a backsplash. I know I've talked to you guys about this before. I think we're leaning towards something. We know we want something like white. And I think we're leaning towards white marble design. So yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking right now. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like what else I can share with you guys because I think I'm just going to end the vlog before we even head out for the evening. I don't know, because oh, sorry, by the way. So yeah, we decided to kind of keep our evening, you know, just for us and not vlog it, so we can just kind of, you know, be in the moment and enjoy each other's company and celebrate our anniversary. So we're not going to be vlogging while we're out, but I don't know, I might keep it running and then vlog a little bit when we get back, but I feel like that's just asking to like not end the vlog. So I'm probably going to end things before we head out for the evening, but yeah. So, let's see what else. I think after we finish painting the kitchen, we're going to move right into painting the, all the trim and stuff around the house because that's definitely the next priority for us. We really, really want to get that painted all white as soon as possible. We're just really not, we keep getting a lot of hate. Like, all of our family members, A, didn't want us to paint the kitchen, and B, didn't want us to paint the wood trim. But like, I don't know, that's just our style, and we really like white over wood. And I mean, you guys obviously know, like, all of our furniture is white. We don't really have many wood pieces. And also, the wood in our house, it wasn't taken very good care of, like the wood trim. There's kind of like paint splatter on it, and it's like a lot of it's like kind of dinged up. So it's kind of lucky that we did on our own really want to paint it white and didn't want to keep it wood, because if we had wanted to keep it wood, we would have been disappointed because it just doesn't look very nice on its own, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so that will be coming up next. And then I also really want to get crown molding. I'm gonna go like molding crazy in this house. Like I don't think there's like, my philosophy is there is nothing that can't be made better with some trim or molding. I just think it looks so, so good, and it just like, I don't know, makes a house look so nice, and I really like that like traditional vibe and look, but kind of paired with more modern, like, you know, touches like furniture and decor and stuff like that. So I know I want to do like some picture frame molding in the dining room. I want to do crown molding throughout the whole house. The whole house already has like, you know, a baseboard. It's not the fanciest of baseboards, it's pretty basic, so long term, honestly, we probably won't be in the house long enough for it to ever be a priority to change out the baseboard, but in a perfect world, I would have loved to change it to something else, because it's just kind of, here, I'll show you guys. It's just like super plain and simple, like it has, you know, like one up and then just a slant back. There's no like, you know, fancy little detailing like, you know, a lot of, you know, baseboards might have on more intricate trim, so yeah, like, you know, okay, I'm not gonna get up again, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about, like on the door framing, how that trim around the door has, you know, some like fancy beveled corners and edges and stuff, you know what I mean? It just looks a little fancier than just a plain angle that our baseboard is. So yeah, but anyways, I know I want to add trim also around all of our windows because they're just basically, they have like that bottom part, but the rest of the window is just naked, so I really want to add trim around all of our windows. Luckily the bedroom does already have casing around the whole window, we just need to paint it white, but there's that. I also want to add board and batten to our upstairs hallway. Like, I told you guys, I'm gonna go, like, trim crazy in this house. But I don't know, I just think it looks really nice, and yeah, and it's my house. I can do what I want with it. But yeah, those are kind of, like, some of our projects that we're thinking about. We have, like, I know I've made this joke before, but I literally had this entire house remodeled and planned out, like, before we even put an offer in on it. Like, there's so many things I want to do, because I just, like, I love houses. I always have. I don't know, I just really I love houses, and so it really is an interest to me, like, you know, decorating and designing a house and making it look nice and kind of, you know, DIYing it and renovating it and just kind of getting everything to look the way you want it to look. And yeah, so it's really fun for me. So I have lots of projects planned out for us, and I don't know if we'll be able to get all of them done while we're living in the house, because again, this isn't like a forever home. We do like this house a lot, so we're probably going to end up staying in it longer than we would have if we had ended up in like one of the other houses that we looked at. Because the other houses we were definitely thinking, okay, you know, like 5 years and then we like find another house, period. But like, honestly, we ended up with a really nice house, nicer than we were expecting, and it's, you know, large enough to kind of fit our family as it grows in that time period, and so I don't think in 5 years we'll be, you know, like, we won't have outgrown it really. And yeah, it's just a really nice house, and so I don't think we'll feel the need to rush out of here. So we'll probably end up staying more like, you know, 5 to 10 years in here, and honestly, I could even see longer than 10 years, although I'm the kind of person, again, I really like houses, and so I really not like the idea of moving from house to house to house throughout my life, but I like the idea of like having different houses and being able to move in with a fresh slate and, you know, experience a different home and decorate that home and, you know, kind of, I don't know, move up and around. And we also really want to move out of state at some point in our lives. We like, at different points in our lives, we kind of like kept considering it. Like when Melissa graduated from her associates, we thought about moving out of state for her to get her bachelor's, but we just decided against it. When Melissa graduated from her bachelor's and started working full-time, we thought about moving out of state, but decided against it. So eventually we would love to make it work and move out of state. Even if we eventually do come back, even if we do eventually come back to Maryland, that's definitely something that both Melissa and I really want to experience in our life, because I have been in Maryland my entire life. I was born in Baltimore, raised in Baltimore. I've only ever lived in 2 houses, both within, I think, like 30 minutes of each other. So I've always been in this same Baltimore and its suburbs area. And all of my apartments were kind of around that area. My college was around that area. So I really have stayed like in kind of, I love where we live. And that's the problem too, is because both Melissa and I love it here. So like, it is a great place to live. We like it a lot, but we also just want to experience something different, you know, that we didn't grow up our entire lives in. So there's that, but I don't even know why I'm rambling about this. I'm kind of just talking your guys' ear off right now, waiting for Melissa to get home, but I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. I think No, I'm not gonna wait for her to get home because I think we're gonna have to pretty much rush out the door when she gets home. So I'm gonna end things here. Dakota, are you okay? She's like, she keeps like falling. There's two pillows here. I'm not sure you can see. There's a pillow here and a pillow here that she likes to like sleep on top of this one, kind of wedged in between the two. And every once in a while, she kind of like slips in between the two pillows and starts falling behind and like can't get herself up. And yeah, she's a little goofball, but she loves sleeping on those. Like she loves sleeping on top of the pillows over there. Anyways, I'm going to wrap things up like I said, so I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe down below to follow along with all of our daily vlogs and all of our home makeover journeys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night!